Good morning to everyone. Let's click buttons. That's me. Hi. Hopefully you can see me. Hope everything is going well so far. Hello, Dragon. Hello, Ronaldo. Hey, the Dragon. And hi, Penguin. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you. Thank you for being with me today. We are back. For those of you that missed last week, well, you missed a very good stream, and hopefully today is going to be a good stream, but in a different way, in a less blowy up way, hopefully. Let's keep the music going here. Hi, Jamie. Good afternoon to you. How are you doing? You caught me at another live. Yay, yay, yay. Okay, let me make sure my music is still going. We're going to keep a little bit of background, little funky music in the background today. No Minecraft music. I love Minecraft music, but I'm feeling a little funkadelic today. So let's get in here. So it's nighttime, as always. So I've rebuilt my little base over here. I kind of left the entrance to the cave, just wanted to leave it open. It's more of an open floor plan now instead of the closed door floor plan, but we are going to get started again. I think I will try not to blow things up. Hey Wix, how you doing? Thank you for hanging out with me today. Okay, so I've remade a lot of items. You're good. It is raining. Oh my gosh. I was recording this morning and it was raining so hard here. It was ridiculous. We needed the rain badly. My grass is getting really, really crunchy and brown in some areas. I try to water it, but I'm kind of cheap, and water bills are expensive, especially when you water your grass every day. So the last 2 weeks, I think I've watered once, and we haven't had a lot of rain, at least in my area. My parents live about 20 minutes away, and my boss lives like 20 minutes a different direction, and they've had rain like the last 3 days, and we didn't get any. Rebuilt, yeah. So Wix, you go back and watch last week's stream. Last week was the 4th of July, and we celebrated with the boom on my little Minecraft world here. But don't worry, everything's fine. Everything's fine. I didn't blow things up. Things blew up on their own. You leave things unattended. You hear a little hissing noise, like, what's that noise? And you hear blow up things. Don't worry. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I think it may have had something to do particularly with so we made the steel, get my little thing there. We made the steel gearboxes, and I'm going to make sure I test this out correctly, but I'm doing it over here, notice, away from everything. But I've made a lot of extra materials just in case. What do you mean, of course she did? Wow, Wix, you act like you know me, geez. But I had to rebuild this area, kind of set it up, and it's kind of interesting because I've got it automated, kind of, let me some more coal in here, making a lot of fuel. We have tons of fuel being made, and things are good. Drax said, I'm good, just eating some chocolate tomatoes, freshly pickled. That is an interesting item. First of all, chocolate tomatoes, I've never heard of that. And they're pickled, so pickled chocolate tomatoes. Sounds kind of a sweet and sour combination, and crunchy as well. I might have to look into that. It sounds interesting. When you hear hissing noise, I think that'd be the first. I think at first it'd be a snake. That is true. But this being Minecraft, especially not one that has a lot of different mods in it, hissing in Minecraft, I'm pretty sure it's a sign of a creeper. And apparently, Catherine pointed out at the end of the last stream, there was another thing that blew up. It was a creeper that came up behind me. I didn't even see him. All right, but let's get back in here. We have a couple more quests to finish in this chapter here. So what we're trying to actually build, we go back here into Tech Tier 3. We're trying to make the micro turbine, and the micro turbine requires inductive ingots, and inductive ingots are made in the pulse jet furnace with inductive metal blends. You would think you'd be able to just smelt this, but no, you can't just smelt it. You have to make it in the pulse jet furnace. And the pulse jet furnace we made last time, but you need a certain speed. We have to give it up to 131,000 radians per second, which I think is what it is. Hi, Dragon Star. Okay, freshly pickled from the garden. I still want to look into that. Chocolate tomatoes. I've just never heard of chocolate tomatoes before, and it sounds like it would be just... It sounds interesting. I don't know if it will be good. I'm not a big tomato fan, for one. I know a friend of mine, she loves tomatoes. She'll eat them like apples. I will have tomatoes on a sandwich or things like that. But I'm willing to try most anything once, and that's something I'd be willing to try. Hi, Master T. You're not late. Sure, you're not. Don't worry. I haven't blown up anything yet. Yet being the word. Radiance. Yeah, I did say it right. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get this started. So I've got this hooked up here. Everything's going. We just have to get enough speed to make sure this runs. Now, I haven't already made, what are we trying to make again? I need to write it down. The one thing I don't like about the 1.7 is we don't have bookmarks, so I can't remember, or can't have the game remember what I actually need. So we're trying to make the micro turbine. Micro turbine requires high temperature combustors, which are made in the blast furnace, which we have to get to 1100 degrees, but we got performance engines to get there. And then I need to get inductive ingot. So inductive metal blend is what we're trying to make. Pick, not pickled. Oh, okay. It still is interesting. Okay, so fresh picked tomatoes from the gardens. That makes a lot more sense. Okay, I blame my eyesight. I think I might be hungry. Pickled I like. Okay, fresh picked tomatoes. Okay, so fresh picked tomatoes and chocolate tomatoes. Okay, still interesting. I want to try it. How long will I be doing this today? I'll be hanging out for just about an hour. We're going to just kind of move along the quest book. And then I'll be back over on Twitch tonight. Twitch tonight is going to be really, really interesting. Wix is going to be joining us. Right, Wix? I think you're joining us. We're going to be playing the Seapolis mod pack. First time loading it up. It's going to be interesting. I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay, so inductive metal blend. So we're trying to make that. To make the metal blend, it's just going to be redstone and gold, kind of gold dust. So I should have that. But let's get this up and running. I want to remember how it goes. So I've got 2 engines in my inventory. I think we're going to start with the gasoline engine. The performance engine, I have to get the materials in here to make it, but I think this might be enough to get it started. Let's go ahead and get that over there. I've got those lubed up, and I've got the steel gear here. Let's see. You are? I thought you said you were. Don't mess with me, Wiggs. Don't mess. Well, if you're not going to be here with us tonight, you're here with us now. Okay, let's get this going, and let's see what our speed is. I think we got it last time before the hissing noise. Before the hissing noise got us. Well, that one blew up. At least I didn't take anything out with it. Okay, so we have the 6. Okay, wow. All right, well, that's one of the 16 gears. It was lubricated. I don't know why it blew up. All right, well. That blew up right off the start. At least I didn't take anything out with it. Wow. Just wow. See, Wix, that's what happened last week. Not pickles, pick. No. Okay, so Drax said he's having, let me go back up. Eating some chocolate tomatoes freshly picked. I thought picked said pickled, and my brain worked anyway. Did you hear a boom? Yeah. You heard something go boom. Okay, I don't know why that one's blowing up. Okay, let's do this back here. Let's see what's going on here. Let's put these pieces back. Okay, so we're going to start out with the regular gasoline engine. It had lubricant. I had it all lubed up because I put lubricant on it. I had a fresh bucket in there because I had just made this fresh lubricant, brought it over here. Both of them had them on there because I can tell this one, the other one still have lubricant in it. I swear it did, because I did that right before we started. We'll check it again. That's why I have 2. So explosions, 2. No, just 1 explosion so far. Just 1. No, not 2. 1. Okay, so we're going to set this down. We're going to do this back here. So the 16x1 steel gearbox. Green is input, red is output. I'm going to put fresh lubricant in there, because I made extras. I always have to make extras. So I can grab a bucket of that. Maybe I didn't have it lubricated. That's possible. I could have sworn I did. You guys can go back and see the video. If it didn't, you'll tell me. Okay, so it has lubricant in there. I'm going to set this next to it and see what the speed is. This is what we did last week. And maybe the lubricant actually runs out. And that might be a possibility, because in our diamond gearboxes, the lubricant hasn't been running out. Green is input, red is output. All right, let's get this one up and running and see what our speed's going to be. I'm going to put one of these in there to get it going. Okay, so that's getting 2,000. So 32,000 at torque speed. At speed, that gets 8,000. Okay, nothing's blown up so far. We have video, yeah. No, real video, bro. No video, bro. Okay, so nothing's blown up so far. We have 16 and 8. Hi, Candyman. Can you get a moderator? I'm good so far. I've got some pretty good mods in here, but thank you for asking. Feel free to hang out with us tonight. Okay, so we got 8,000 radians per second, going with just that one. Okay, so that is definitely lubricated. Ah, look at that. Okay, so if you notice at the top how the lubricant actually does go down. So this is actually very interesting because we noticed before. I can use a lever to stop these. I think I understand the reasons for explosions last time. The diamond gearboxes never lose lubrication, but apparently the steel ones do. See, now we're at 966. No, Wix, we're not taking your job away. You are one of the best moderators there are out there on Twitch and YouTube. Okay, so that is the reason for the explosions last time. So Penguin, obviously I didn't have that other one filled with lubricant because it exploded immediately. I thought I did. Obviously I didn't, and there's video evidence to prove me wrong or right, but I'm going to say, Penguin, you're correct. I did not. Hi, Rhino. Good to see you. Donuts. Do I have donuts? I got hamburgers. I got plenty of hamburgers over here. I think I got deluxe meals for everybody. Hang on. Yeah, I can get you a delighted meal. All right, so yeah, I know you say the word mod and they just come out the woodwork. All right, so that's good to know. The steel gearboxes do not keep their lubrication. The diamond gearboxes do. So if I wanted to have this running, I need to make sure I have a good source of lubricant to continue going into those gearboxes for it to run smoothly. So I actually need to make sure this over here keeps running. Let me see. Probably need to get some more canola in here. Let's do that. Let's get more canola. I think that's a good amount there. That's a 10-10-10 seed. Do the diamond ones not lose lubricant, or does it lose it very slowly? It might lose it very slowly. This is the first time I've noticed it, because I originally had this set up over here to make sure that this was like constantly filling with lubricant, but I noticed in some of the other machines that I had running for diamond ones, it was never losing lubrication. So even when I had to make some more jet fuel, this one never lost any lubrication. So as Master T said, I haven't supplied it with any more lubricant for multiple streams now, so I guess never. Yeah, the diamond ones apparently don't. And that steel, when you saw me, I just filled it up. I turned it on for a little bit, and you saw the lubrication go down on it. So that is very important to note, that does lose lubrication. Now we're actually going to try with some multipliers here, because we have to get up to 131 radians per second. So we're going to go ahead and do a mixture of the 16 and the 8. Let's see, green is input, red is output. This has 973 lubricant in it, and this has 964. So let's go ahead and get this started up. Green is input, red is output. I have to keep saying that so I remember what it is. So both of those are lubricated. We're going to see what the speed is on it. Right now that's at torque. Let's see, let's go ahead and put that at speed. That's at speed. And this one should also be speed as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and get it cranked up here. Oh, that's not fuel. That's leftover materials. I got plenty of those left over from the last explosion. Matter of fact, let's just toss this up here. Okay, and I need fuel is what I need. What did I do with the extra scrap? Oh yeah, there's the scrap last time from the last explosion. All right, let's get some fuel. And we're going to see what speed we can get going on this. I'm just going to put one in there for right now. And really? Okay, apparently that needs to run on torque and then speed. Wow. Both of those were lubricated. Both of those were lubricated that time. We saw that. And this one's actually running out of lube. I need to get a lever. This is why I'm doing it over here this time. Wow. Okay, let me grab a lever. I need to make one actually. Do I have sticks? Yep, we're expecting explosions this time. Need some more cobblestone. Can I turn this back into regular cobblestone? I should be able to, yeah. Yay, more boom boom. Yeah, more boom boom, but we're expecting it, so and that's why I'm doing it way over here. I actually cleared out some trees, and I think I can I turn it off? Well, that's out of fuel. Can I turn it off? Nope, once it starts once it starts, it's like the Energizer Bunny. It just keeps going and going. Okay, just keep an eye on the lubrication on that. Okay, well, that's stopped now. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna keep that lever over there. Okay, this is out of fuel. I don't know. Okay, so let's make let's grab these 16. Now it has some extra diamond gearboxes. Let's see, I made some extra ones. That's another 16. Okay, let's grab a 16 and put a torque on it. I know I need to lube it up. I'm not forgetting that. Because there's something about the steel does more power. Green is input, red is output. That has lubricant on it. That has lubricant on it. Let's leave that at torque. Okay. I'm going to leave that at, we're going to make that at torque. I'm going to make that at speed. Let's put one piece of fuel in it, see what happens. Okay, so we're only getting 512 there. If I turn that to speed, nothing. Turn that to torque. Yeah, that's not working. Yeah, more boom booms. And they aren't world destroyer size, so that's convincing as well. Oh, that actually turned off that time? Oh, okay, that just takes off altogether. Alright, so yeah, I think I'm about to, okay, we're gonna try the performance engine next, but we know that one of these will get up to 8,000. We got 131,000 to get to. So let's grab our performance engine. And the performance engine requires fuel and water. So let me just move some things around here. Got all these little blocks going around here. Now I'm telling you today, if we don't get to this point, we're going to go back to Thaumcraft. Because we were pretty close on this chapter to try to get to the bedrock breaker. We have to go over here to the bedrock breaker, but if we don't get this today, we're going to go back to Thaumcraft, which I know everyone, speaking of boom booms there, but we're trying to make the Philosopher's Stone. That's the whole goal of all of this. And the Philosopher's Stone is going to require us to get some more Thaumcraft items. We need to get these aspects here, and we have the Arcane Infusion set up over here. Because I think I might need a break from Rotary Craft today. Either way, we're either going to get it or not get it. Next week, we're going back to Thaumcraft. I've already got the Arcane Infusion. I'm going to need to put a bunch of heads around here. And we're going to have to go collect us some infusion stuff. So this will be the last week. Thaumcraft sounds worse than this. Thaumcraft wasn't too bad. And this is Thaumcraft 1.7. I've done a lot of Thaumcraft. If you go back kind of midway through the series, you'll see where I had the table set up. I've got nodes actually marked here on my journey maps. So I've got a bunch of like these little air nodes, viz nodes. So it's not too bad. It's actually at the point where I got to start getting the little Kool-Aid jars filled up. And we know what 4 items I actually have to get, or 3 items I need to get. I'm going to need 64 Permucio, so I got to figure out that. Machina. And Fabrico. So we're going to work on that. The runes, we should be able to get the runes pretty good. That's just working through the runic altar with the rune of water, rune of winter. We all know Botania, and if you watched the stream yesterday, I know Drag definitely knows Botania, so I'm not worried about that. Botania was one of the first mods we actually got into. We have all of that set up over here, and I think I have the basic runes started over here, just rune of water, so that shouldn't be too hard to get. And the crafters, you guys have seen me make crafters. As a matter of fact, I had a crafter. That was one of the boom booms, one of the exploded items over here. It did not get saved, but we were doing that from the Delighted Mills, and they aren't too hard to make. Even a tier 3 crafter. It's probably one of the easiest machines to make in RF Tools. You just got to get craft tier 1, the machine frame, just iron, lapis, and gold nuggets, and you just work your way up from there. And then I need a bedrock alloy ingot. So once we get into Project E, which we've gotten into it a little bit, I have made the repair talisman. There's a recipe for that. It's really easy. It's just the covalence dust, which is just little items there. We're going to be able to have access to make a crap ton of stuff, and then we'll be moving on to the next part of the series, which will be Minecraft Billionaire. So this is actually a trilogy. There's Minecraft Millionaire, Billionaire, and then Trillionaire. But we have found the easiest way to make money has been through blood magic and making, what is this thing we were making? The actual ethereal slates. So again, guys, this is episode 31 of the series, and we're doing live streams now, but I'm still numbering the episodes, and we have gotten quite a ways into it. And as much as Rotary Craft has been a pain in my side, it has been fun in learning it. So I'm actually quite glad I'm actually learning something new. Master T says, I used to know a lot of Botania, but it's been so long since you last touched it and forgot. Yesterday was like the first time in forever. Well, the good thing about this is 1.7. And so I think Minecraft Billionaire is going to be a 112 pack. And so we were playing on Squad Pack yesterday, which is a 116 pack. So even though I've done Botania a lot, it's really interesting to see how it's advanced through the evolution of Minecraft itself. So it's one of those things. I have never done like advanced Minecraft, which is not advanced Botania, which is what we got through yesterday with getting a Thor's hammer. And I forgot in Gaia 2 you get those little gold shields that kind of kill everything. That was really fun in doing that as well. Is there a Minecraft quadrillionaire? That's a good question. I don't think there is. In searching this particular mod pack, and this mod pack was made by Venator. I'm probably saying that wrong, but VNATOR has also made the Minecraft Billionaire and the Minecraft Trillionaire. So this trilogy is made by that same mod pack maker. There might be a quadrillionaire, but I know there's something similar. There's actually and I might do this later on. We got progression. These are just our Sunday afternoons. We're hanging out together. But there's a mod pack called Cake Factory, and that kind of has this same concept. And if you haven't played Cake Factory, you should. It is a really unique pack. It's based around Project E, but it also has like mobs in it. So it kind of broke me in because it was called Cake Factory. Who can't reject the Cake Factory mod pack? But it's not exactly what you think. But yeah, check that out. We might actually do that at some point too. But we're going to progress through this. Okay, you guys got me talking. We got stuff to do. What was I going to do? Let's go down there. Performance engine. Okay, so the performance engine, I needed to get water into here. So I had made another water source block. So let's grab this. Okay, I see you guys are, I want to sleep. I got too many mobs. I got skeletons, I got creepers, I got zombies. Let's sleep real quick. Yeah, it's called Cake Factory. The mod pack is called Cake Factory. Check it out. And we might check it out, at some point here in my live streams, or just may do it on my channel because it's a really fun little pack that's put together. Okay, so performance engine. We got one of these here. I made a bunch of these engines just in case things blow up because, yeah, you guys saw what happened. Now let's turn this around. Red output there. So I'm going to use my water source block here. I'm going to feed the water into the engine. Do you know what you're streaming tonight for Sunday? Yes, Rhino. We mentioned we are doing Seopolis. Are you going to join us? I think Wix is going to join us, but I don't think he remembers if he said he was or not. But it's going to be Seopolis tonight. I'm probably saying it wrong. Ceaopolis. Yeah, that'll be at 8 p.m. Central Time tonight. Okay, so we got water going into there, and I need to put fuel, and I need to put an additive, which is going to be blaze powder. Oh, should I go? I put all my blaze powder in here. Okay, let's go kill us a couple more blazes. I was supposed to farm that, and I farmed enough to do. Oh, okay, I got some blaze powder. Yeah, so I farmed enough to set that up, but I did save a little bit extra here. Is it discontinued? No, it can't be discontinued. Hang on. Cake Factory. Don't break my heart. Yeah, that is the one. I don't know why it says discontinued. It's a 111 mod pack, but it's the one I played before. Maybe, I mean, it's still there, but that is definitely the icon. It's a little green cake. Yes, Wix is green. But yeah, that is the one that I played before. I guess he is, I don't know. But it's a cool little mod pack. But yeah, that's the one I was talking about. It's definitely one fun to try it out. It's fun. Look at it. I keep saying fun, but you know, it's fun. All right, let's try this performance engine and see how much power we can get into this. First, we're just going to use the one. Okay, so the steel engine requires lubricant to keep it going. Let's see, green input, red output. Okay, so it's got lubricant in it. I'm going to grab another bone. No, it should be fine. Should be fine. All right, we got water in here. We're going to go ahead and put a little bit of additives. Yes, filling up with water. I'm going to put let's just put a couple of additives in there. There's plenty of additives. Can I text you on Discord? I will do that after the stream. Yes, right now I will do that. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. That is cranked up. Let's change this over to speed. Okay, so that doubles the speed. It was doing 8,000 by itself. It still is losing lubrication. Now it goes over from 8,000 to 16,000. We need 131,000. So the performance engine does work well. It just does not. Oops, I didn't mean to click on it like that. There we go. Just does not do a good job in keeping up with the amount of speed that we actually need. What is that game? What do you mean? What is that game? Okay, the additives run out. No, it's still there. Why is it? What blew up? I think it was a creeper. It was just a creeper, guys. Totally, it had to be a creeper. But I'm like, there's nothing over here that's blown up. Yeah, okay, we ran out of fuel. Okay. It only has 112 mods in it. The green is just the icing. Wix ground. Oh my gosh, Wix, how you gonna say green sounds good? That's your favorite color. But yeah, 112 mods, so it's not a heavy mod pack at all, but it's got Lycanite mods in it. Master T, you will not like it, because you know what Lycanite odds, the spiders look icky. But it's just a fun one. Yeah, you know what, I probably will start a series on it. You guys play through it and let me know what you think about it, how much fun you're having, what creative ideas that you can get in there. Okay. Okay. Ooh, I need some water. That's a lot of talking. Yeah, Boom was a creeper. It was just a creeper. Totally a creeper. Nothing wrong. Nothing to see here, guys. Nothing to see here. Okay. So, now, since the 16 gearbox is the one that has all of these issues, we're going to try to go back to what the mod pack maker was telling us originally on our first setup. You guys remember that? Of course we do. The creeper doesn't use a diamond gearbox. Oh, okay, so early on here, back when we first started to get a lot of these machines going, the mod pack maker wanted us to make 2 of the 16x1 gearbox and 1 of the 2x1 gearboxes. And according to the setup they wanted, this is all they said that we needed in order to get that 131,000. So we're going to go back and do that. And he had us make diamond gearboxes, which again makes sense because the diamond gearboxes do not lose lubrication. There will not be. I can't say there won't be a boom. I've had like 5 booms today, so there haven't been. I haven't put a world-size, crater in the hole in the ground. So I guess that's good. Okay. The next question really do for now. Craft the gearboxes. Okay, so that was when we're making the extractor, and here they wanted us to set it up. Place 3 shafts between your engine setup and bevel gears to directly power the extractor. It said it required 512 of torque, which is what this was going to give us. So this measures torque and speed. So let's go grab these gearboxes. It wanted us to have, there's one of the 2x1s. Yeah, let's put these extra pieces up. We just got all kind of pieces just floating around here. And then we needed 2 of the 16. So there's one 16 there. That one does not have any lubricant on it, so I need to put lubrication on that. And then this 16 does not either. Then it wanted us to have 3 bevel gears in between. Okay, so here's our engine setup here. And it wanted us to have, this is again translating, place 3 shafts. Those aren't shafts. Okay, let's get our shafts here. Where's our shafts? Okay, so there's the shaft junctions. Okay, so place 3 shafts between your engine setup and bevel gears to directly power the extractor. Okay, well, we're powering this thing right now, the dynamometer. So this has got to turn the item, so we must need to put the shaft junctions here. Put a shaft junction here, here, and here. Green is input, red is output. So the only thing I can think of that the shafts are going to have us actually do is to put extra power. So we must be putting the extra engines on the other side. Let me clean this up a little bit. Let's make some more room over here. Okay, read the book again. So let's see, make sure you have all of your gasoline engines linked together using shaft junctions set to merge mode and your extractor and bevel gears set up 3 blocks away from the output of the engine setup. Okay, so place 3 shafts between your engine setup and bevel gears. So the bevel gear is what this is going to be here. So 3 shafts between the engine setup. So this is the engine setup and the bevel gears. Okay, this makes sense. So let's put this here. Now, on all of these, I need to make sure I have them set up correctly. Green is input, so I got this going this way. Red is output, so I need red going that way. Preferably, there we go. Input and input, output. Okay, so now I want, it's hard to get. There we go. Input that way, and output. Okay. Arm yourselves to the booth. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, prepare yourself, guys. All right, so we got input, and output, and this is going to be our final output here. It's the dynamometer. Okay. Green is input, red is output. Okay. So we have all of those. So okay. So the only thing I can think of, since we got all of these kind of linked together, we must need to put the gear setups on these with the engines connected to those, which seems weird. Between your engine setup and bevel gears to directly power the extractor. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, that makes sense. No, D-Y-N-O, not dynamite. All right, let's try this. Let's see. All right, let's put these here. Green is input, red is output. Okay, put this one here. Green is input, red is output. Okay, let's put this one here. Green is input, red is output. Now it says something about merge mode. So if I look at these, they see at the top they all say merging power. Okay, so it's all going to merge power. And I need to make sure that these are all lubricated. Let's make sure we have plenty of lubricant in these. And these are diamond ones, so they should not require me to put lubricant in it out more than once. Okay, so that one's now got 1 bucket of lubricant in there. And Get a bucket of lubricant in this one. They're all fully lubricated. So now I need to make sure I have gasoline engines hooked up to all these. Let's see. Okay, so let's go grab some extra gasoline engines, which I made extras of everything. I have a feeling I didn't make enough extras, but it's not going to explode. It's not going to explode again. There's no way this is going to explode again. Got that. And got that. Okay. So if I hook these three up, is there a Krista in my chat? There is a Krista in my chat. What, Krista? Where have you been? I can't believe it. Miss RSD Angel on Fire is hanging out in my chat. I had to fix something. You were missing something by your name. Make sure you talk again. I want to make sure that has been fixed, because you definitely should have that next to you. Okay, we're gonna start this up. Krista's here, so that means that nothing's gonna explode, right? Nothing's gonna explode. Krista, you have to be my good luck charm. I have blown up so many things on this pack in the last 2 weeks. Tell me that you are my good luck charm. Master T says it's not gonna explode again. Okay, so let's put these in here. We're trying to get 131 rads per second, so we're just gonna put a little bit of engine in there, a little bit of engine in there, and a little bit of engine in there. Okay, and then I need to start changing some of these speed. Right now they're all set at torque. Oh, did it say which ones need to be speed? You didn't have to make a fuse. Well, if I didn't make a fuse, what fun would that be? Oh, why did this one stop? Did I not put enough fuel in here? Oh, wait. Some more fuel in there. Okay. Hey, we got 8,000 going. Okay, so now if I crank this one up, let's put a little fuel in this one. We are not making a dent. Okay, so that is not... Oh, I have all 16. Oh, I thought one of those was supposed to be a 2. Okay, you are not doing as intended as needed either. I missed the last one. I did. You're right. I got it down. They're all 3 are going, but yeah, we're not getting anywhere near 131 that we actually needed. And I know one of these was supposed to be 2. Okay, let's go back and see what he says on that. Place 3 shafts between. Okay, Krista, see if you understand this one. Place 3 shafts. That's what these items here, these are shaft junctions. Those are my shafts here. I'm hearing noises, but they're all fully lubricated. They're all fully lubricated. Okay, place 3 shafts between your engine setup and the bevel gears directly to power the extractor. So this is substituting my bevel gears, because this is actually telling me how much power I'm actually going to be needing. Let me move this out of the way. So this would tell me how much it needs. The grinding sound does not sound good. It's fine, Wix. It's fine. They're gears that they grind up against each other. Again, that's why we're over here, not in front of our base this time. Okay, this one has stopped powering because we ran out of fuel. I'm only putting a little bit of fuel in it each time, so it doesn't blow up like we did that last time. But we're fine. We're totally fine. Everything's fine. The stage requires 500 nanometers of torque, which we were just about getting. So we're getting 8,000 with just one of these running, and I'm supposed to get it at 131. The middle one looks like it's doing something weird. It is, because I can change the mode to torque or speed. So I actually had this one going to torque, and I think I actually messed up because one of these is supposed to be a 2, and I grabbed 3 of the 16s instead of 2 16s and a 2. So let me go fix that first. Yeah, that middle one was doing something weird. Oh, there's my 2. Let's put that 16 up. Yeah, I had the 2, but I just had it in the wrong spot. I set 3 16s down instead of 2 16s and a 2. Okay. Green is input, red is output. Okay. So that's a 16 by 1, that's a 2 by 1, that's a 16 by 1. So the way the shaft junctions are set up, you can have it where you have 2 input sides and 1 output side. So you can see green means input, red means output. So I know I'm going to have an input side on one of these. So the way I'm having it set up is I have this is input, that's an input. So I have this engine is powering this gear shaft, which is going into this shaft junction, and that output is going to go over here. So that means that this is an input, this is an input, this is output, this is input, this is input, this is output, and the dynamometer is the final output on this one. Let's see. It doesn't really tell us a lot more. Oh, hang on. The engine setup produces more than enough power, so to get the most efficient runtime for stage 2, use 2 of the 16x1 and 1 2x1 gearbox, all set to speed mode. Okay. Do the shaft junctions need lubricant? They do not. You cannot put lubricant in the shaft junctions. You can only put lubricant in the gearboxes. So if you see the gearboxes there, it has a temperature, has temperature, damage, and lubricant. The shaft junctions do not have any kind of option. They're just there. You would think logically, Wix, is as a machine that it does need that. So I get what you're saying there. Now it's telling me that I need to have all 3 of these set to speed mode. Oops. Green is input, red is output. Oh my gosh. All right, so if I shift click, I have to click in here to see what it actually is. So that's set for speed, that one's set for speed, that one's set for speed. Okay, so let's see what they all do. Let's put a little bit of fuel in all of these, get them all going. Okay, so all 4 engines are going. And we are not getting anywhere the amount of speed that we need, not in any kind of setup. The speed has to be 131,000. Set them all to speed and try to put fuel again. Yeah, I know it's a little bit of a delay, and I just did that. It is not getting anywhere near. So let's go back, because this is the quest we're working on. And according to the mod pack maker, the furnace requires the speed of 131,000 radians per second, which your previous engine setup should be to satisfy with both of the 16x1 gearboxes set to speed mode. So I have no idea. Okay, yeah, I heard that too. I heard it too. Something clanked. That shouldn't have clanked. I don't know what clanked. Oh, it's just you. Okay. I can handle you. Go. Stop shooting me. Stop it. Oh my gosh. Die. Okay, so I heard a clank. I'm pretty sure it was a skeleton. No, Kristen, you're fine. Nothing's blowing up, so you're bringing me good luck. But the max we're getting on these is only 8,000 engine, 8,000 blah, blah, blah. So then I'm going to have to go back and use these steel gearboxes, because what is the clank? What's the clanking noise? We don't like clanking noises. Merging. I don't even know how to change these. Oh, I can change it from merging to splitting. Okay. Okay, so it's either merging or splitting power. And it definitely said merge on all of these, is what we want it to be. I don't like the clanking noise. Okay, we're still good on fuel there. That's going to stop. All these are going to stop here in a little bit as well. Got about less than a minute. So, all right. I don't know. I really don't. So we might be going to go ahead and move into Thaumcraft and come back to this. What if an arrow got lodged in the gearbox, jamming the gears and causing the boom explosion? Which you really want to see the explosion. You're going to have to go back and watch last week's stream to see the explosion. And it was beautiful and painful all at once. But you know what we're going to do, guys? We're going to stop on Rotary Craft for a little bit, because I want to have to just work on that in between. And meanwhile, speaking of explosion, I only have one option of fuel. This is the only fuel that I have, and I've got plenty of it. This is the fuel that makes from Rotary Craft. And to make the next engine, I have to make this one. So it's kind of going progressively. I have to make this micro turbine, which actually is the next engine, which actually does go faster. But I'm not going to get the speed that I need for the pulse jet engine. And there's an item that I have to make in the pulse jet engine in order for this to run. So we're trying to make this inductive ingot, because I need this ingot to make the next engine, and I can only make this ingot in the pulse jet furnace. So we have to get enough speed on the pulse jet furnace in order to make this ingot. So we are kind of stuck there, but it's okay. It's okay. You guys like explosions? I heard you like some explosions. So we're going to go back over here to Thaumcraft. Yes. All right. So let me clear my inventory. We put all my rotary craft stuff back over here in the chest. And I have to remember some stuff about Thaumcraft. Let's see. Let's put these items up right now. I don't need them all. Okay. Who here likes Thaumcraft? Shake your hand. Not shake your hand. Wave your hand. Shake your head. All right. So we've already done a little bit of Thaumcraft. I think that was a tier 2 magic. No, not the shop. Yes. Okay, so we've already done most of the Thaumcraft chapter. The only thing we have not made was the arcane boar, but I don't think we need the arcane boar in order to get what we actually need to make here. What we need to make, if you go back here for the recipe for the Philosopher's Stone. Hey, Jamie, what did you miss? You missed me giving up on rotary craft for it, because I can't get the speed of what I need for rotary craft. So we're going to go back over here to Thaumcraft, because Thaumcraft is the thing we need in order to make the Philosopher's Stone. What do you mean you right now? 3, maybe 200 booms. Maybe 200 booms. Who knows? Okay. So we need to make some aspects. We're going to need to make some Promucio, some Machina, and some Fabrico. So let's go back over here in our little table here. Is it our table or a book? Oh, I have a book. I have this Thaumcraft book, which should tell me what combines with what to get. Thaumcraft bad. Thaumcraft is not bad. This is Thaumcraft 1.7. I don't even get the little friends in this. You remember Cozy's not here, of course, but we used to get neighbors and a pack that Cozy and Petunia and myself did. I don't think we get neighbors in this one, so it won't be nearly as bad. What is that? I haven't come across one of those. Okay, so we need to get, we have our primal aspects here. So we have to get Promucio. I feel like I'm saying some Harry Potter spells over here. Promucio. So in order to get Promucio, this is so hard to say. I need to get Prodigio and Ordo will give us Promucio. And also we can get Promucio if I hover over it. It looks like I can get it from soybeans, cinnabar, and I think that's copper. So soybeans. I think we got a lot of soybeans. I actually had. Hey, so we got soybeans here. So, did I not scan Promucio? Because that's what it looked like. It looked like there was soybeans there. Where's my... I'm going to put my goggles on. Hang on. No, I need to make another... those scanner thingies. I'm surprised I don't have one. I think I used it to make the goggles are revealing. Thermometer. That's what it's called. Thermometer. Okay, to make the thermometer is just some shards and glass. So I have a couple of shards here, and we got gold and glass. Watch if I have a thermometer in the system. One thermometer, por favor. There we go. Okay, so. Now, if I remember this, I'm going to have to set up the... Now, it doesn't have me make any of this stuff, and then I wonder if it's not a 117 option. Because it says if I take Ordo, what was it? Ordo and Prodigio. So, where's Ordo? Ordo is... Okay, there's Ordo. And Prodigio, where's Prodigio? Notice No, it's Prometio. That's what I need. I need Prometio. Hang on. No. I need the Prometio. Okay. So that gives me Prometio. So if I drop this and extract it out, I'll get the wheat one, the little frowny face, and the Prometio, which is what I actually need. So we're going to use soybeans to get our Prometio. Okay, so that's actually good to know. So I'm going to need a bunch of soybeans, and I'm going to need ways to extract that. So let me get all these soybeans right now harvested, because we're just going to get extra jars of everything else for that. We'll let the rest of that grow. So soybeans is going to be one thing we're going to need. And then what's the next aspect we need to worry about? Machina, which is going to be, let's see, Machina. Do I need pistachio? No, I don't need this pistachio. I'm good there. Good on pistachio. Okay, so Machina. Looks like I can get that from redstone, redstone alloy. What are those seeds? Those are hemp seeds. That might be a good option. But I think redstone's going to be my best option because I have a lot of redstone. No Pinocchio. no pistachio and no Pinocchio. Okay, so we're going to use redstone. I can get more of that. Let's see what else comes in redstone. So redstone is going to give us Machina and some fish. So we'll get a little bit of extra left over from that. That's not a frowny face. It's a spooky bloody face. Okay, a scary face. You're right. It's not a frowny face. It's an evil face. I've seen that face in Roblox before, and I just call it a creepy face. Okay, so we're going to be able to get the Machina from our redstone and our these words are so hard. The permission. I feel like my mouth is just giving up. Prometio from the soybeans, and then Fabrico. Fabrico is going to come from Fabrico. Did I pass it? Fabrico is going to come from Humanus and Instrumentus, or I can just make a bunch of crafting tables. If your face were bloody, you'd be frowning too. Which, if your face were bloody, be like, what did I do? Where did the blood come from? That's the crazy part. Where does all the blood come from? Okay, so crafting tables are probably going to give us the best for the Fabrico, or beds, or it looks like that's a tool, the tool forge, tool bench. So I think, let me see what our outputs on it. And does it have to be does it have to be the fancy tool bench, or can it be just a regular one? Let's see, let's make a regular crafting table, see what it looks like. Oh, I hadn't scanned that yet. Okay, so now I got it scanned. What does the thing look like? Fabrico? Yes, okay. And it looks like I can get 4 per crafting table. Okay, so that's gonna be the best one. You know what? If you were a doctor, that wouldn't be creepy, because you were a surgeon. You were inside someone's body. Okay, so we're going to need 16 crafting tables, because each crafting table is going to give us 4 of those juices. We're going to need a little bit more redstone, and then we're going to need some more soybeans, which are growing. Where else will blood come from? You know what? That's a very good question. I don't want to know. I honestly don't want to know. All right, let's get 15 more crafting tables. Now, something that the quest book doesn't tell us is how to get these aspects, unless that is what this last quest item is, the arcane bore. Okay, so there are references to magical means of automatically mining called the arcane bore. Maybe it's going to be useful. So, you know what? Let's go ahead and make it. Can I make it? I cannot make it, so I need to go into the Thermocraft book. Not Thermocraft book. And see how we can make it, because we can go ahead and finish up the chapter at least with that. So, arcane bore, where would you be? I think it's going to be in something I haven't unlocked yet. Oh, speaking of rotary craft, there's a chapter on rotary craft in here. No! Technically, you can pull blood from the stone. It won't be the blood of the stone, but that's a whole, you got to think hard. Okay. Let's see. Unlock some of these. Distillation. That's what I'm actually going to have to be working on next. So that's what we're going to use to get the things. You know what? Let's go ahead and work on this. Let's make us an alchemical furnace, because that's what we're going to need to actually get this stuff out. And then we'll actually pause here and pick this up next week when we'll get in here. So we're going to need to craft this in the arcane workbench. We're going to need some arcane stones, a furnace, and a crucible. And let's see, what do I have? I have one arcane stone. And, oh, I already have an alchemical furnace. Hey, what do you know? Done. Alchemical furnace is done. The first step requires a chemical furnace works much like a normal furnace by burning coal to produce heat, but instead of smelting ore into metal, it breaks down objects into a slurry of raw unprocessed essentia. The next step is to process and take the essential slurry and distill it using our arcane alembic. Okay, so we're going to take this alchemical furnace. Don't pause. It'll be a long pause. It'll be about 7 days. We'll get this set up and then we'll come back. Okay, so the alchemical furnace, we put stuff in it. So if I wanted to, for example, to take this, take the crafting tables and smelt it down to, what is it I need? This, whatever materials it gives. I can't remember the name of it. There's too many names going through on this right now. Okay, so if I take this, put a little bit of coal in it because it's just going to smelt down the coal. I got to rest so I can play tonight. I do. I'm actually feeling a lot better. I didn't say this earlier, but I actually had my second vaccine Friday, and Saturday I was like so exhausted. But I'm feeling so much better now. I'm so grateful that part is over with. But yeah, I'm gonna be so rested for the night. Okay, so what we're doing, we're taking the materials from this crafting table and we're turning it into essentia. So we need to make an arcane alembic, which I have not made. Surprised it's not on the next page here. Oh, there it is. The arcane alembic is going to require, I need to make this vis filter, some iron, gold. Okay, so let's make I made a vis filter. Oh, open the book there. The vis filter requires silverwood plank and 2 pieces of gold. And I think I have, oh, don't tell me I don't have any silverwood. Surely I have silverwood. Surely I have some silverwood. I volunteered to be stabbed by the dog. I did. I don't have any silverwood, really. I had one marked. Because it had a node in it that I thought I needed. Oh, did not mark it. Oh, silverwood with node. There we go. Alright, we're going to go ahead and chop down this tree. Because there's a node in there somewhere. But I need a couple silverwood planks here. So I'm just going to take around the edge here. A little around the edge. There we go. Alright, let's head back home. And I need some gold. Alright, got a little bit of gold there. And with the silverwood planks, these filter. Silverwood planks. Okay, so we'll turn that into planks. Go out the back side here. Has it been night this entire stream? I feel like it's been dark the entire stream. Okay, where's my wand? I have, which wand has the most in it? I think this may have the most. Okay, no, this has the most, but it can hold 50. Okay, so put my wand in there. I put plank and 2 pieces of gold. And as long as I have at least 5 water and 5 air, I can make the vis filter. So we're good there. All right. So now I take the V filter and with some iron and gold, which I forgot to pick up some iron while I was in my system here. See, Thaumcraft isn't that hard compared to some of this other stuff. All right. So we go over here, back to our little work table here. And now we're going to make the alembic. Can I not search for the alembic? Oh, Okay, so the Olympic is kind of an upside down hopper with a bucket. Okay, so we got a bucket here, upside down hopper. Is it gold and the V? And then our, yeah, there we go. All right, so that gives us our Arcane Alembic. Now, the Arcane Alembic goes on top of the alchemical furnace. And I thought if you click, it should tell you. There we go. So the Arcane Alembic is now getting juice into it. It doesn't tell you what juice is in it, but I know it's the juice from this, which is going to be that little hammer item. It can't be almost empty. Okay, so now if I go to the next part, we're going to need to take these tubes. We need to make these tubes, and the tubes are going to go into the jars here. Okay, so let's click on the tubes. The tubes are going to be made from a quicksilver drop, a gold nugget, glass, and iron. Do I have any quicksilver? I know that comes from cinnabar. I think if you smelt cinnabar, it gets you quicksilver. And I should have some gold nuggets in here already. Gold nuggets. There you go. Cinnabar. Okay, I have 2 cinnabar. Let's go ahead and smelt that down. And we'll get some glass. Grab some of that. Hope you guys are learning something with Thaumcraft today. It's the only thing I can teach. I should be able to turn that into nuggets. Okay. So now, go back over here to our work table. We're trying to remember what that recipe was. What are they called? The little Essentia tubes, right? ESSENTIA. Essentia tubes. Okay, nugget on the bottom. Oh, whoa. Don't have time to play. I'm busy. Okay. Gold on the bottom. Nuggets on top. Glass in the middle, and oh crap, I forgot what it was. Essential tubes, iron on the sides. There we go. And we have enough V. I'm gonna have to go fill up my wand here in a little bit, but we got enough tubes there. Okay, so I should be able to set the tubes here. And so on this side, so right now, well, let me put it in front. You should really put it in 3 different directions, and it should be pulling the juice into the tubes. And now we're going to put the tubes in, whatever's in the tubes, into the jars. What jar we're going to make? We're going to make the warded jars, which is just glass panes and slab, any kind of slabs. Okay. Glass. Okay, I have just enough glass panes there, and do I have slabs? There we go. Okay. See, I remember Thaumcraft. So much easier. Okay, so put the slabs on top, and we take these, and we get our little jar, and then if we take the jar, stick it underneath the tube here, it fills up with our juice. Now, should we really make little labels? What are the labels called? Because the label will tell you actually what's in the jar. I think it tells us here. You can make a void jar if you get too much. Now, what's going to be handy is, remember, it says some of these items, like the redstone, it gives you 2 different kinds of things when we only need 1. So you're going to need to have the multiple tubes going out, like 1 tube going out over here to get 1 of the Essentia, and the other tube going out there. And then my soybean actually gives me 3 different types of things. So that's how we're going to collect all of our jars. So we need to fill up all of our Kool-Aid jars. I call them Kool-Aid jars because they're like little Kool-Aid juices going into there. But what are those labels called? Don't tell me it's just called a label. Don't tell me it's just called a jar label. Really. Just called a jar label. All right, we're going to go ahead and make this. And then we're going to end for this week because we made a little bit of progress. We didn't make any progress in Rotary Craft, but that's okay. We will get there. We will get there. Do I have everything I need for that? I am 1 paper short. You have got to be kidding me. Yeah, just need some paper. Oh my gosh. I wonder if I have any sugar cane. Do I have any sugar cane? Huh, wonder. Yeah, okay, got plenty of sugar cane here. All right, let's make this paper. I want to make this jar label, but yeah. So guys, I want to thank you all for hanging out with me today. This has been a blast, literally. I can't help but blow up stuff in rotary craft. I don't, it's just a thing now. It's just a thing. Label. Okay, so we're gonna do that. I'm gonna slap this on that. But yeah, so I will be back tonight over on Twitch. If you look down in the description field, you'll see my link to Twitch. There we go. See, now we can see what's in there. Yay. It's at Haley 13 at 8 p.m. Central Time, 9 p.m. Eastern. Wait before you say anything. We're going to be playing some Seapolis, and I believe Krista's going to be joining us. And Wix and Rhino may be joining us as well, so make sure you come hang out with us. But yeah, guys, you have been totally awesome for putting up with me and learning a lot through this series. Be sure to check out that Cake Factory, because that's one that we talked about earlier, Penguin. I hope you actually do like it. And it has a lot of Project Ian and the Like and Acts mob. So that's a fun one to definitely to play with. Remember guys, if you have any questions, make sure you put those down in the comment section, as well as comments as well. If you know about Rotarycraft, I see you, Enderman. I see you. I don't see you, but I see you lurking around over there. But yeah, check it out and leave me those comments. But otherwise, guys, I will see you tonight. And again, thank you so much. This has been a blast. And until next time, I will see you later. Bye, guys.